HARI blocker Prince Harry planned King heart-to-heart and Sandringham stay, but aides blocked it over fear they'd never get rid of him. The Duke of Sussex spent only 30 minutes with the king after a transatlantic dash. Prince Harry was stopped from joining the king at Sandringham after flying to the UK because palace aides feared they'd never get rid of him. The Duke of Sussex was told to get a hotel instead of staying with the cancer-stricken king. Prince Harry hoped to have a longer heart-to-heart with the king when he visited his cancer-stricken father in the UK. But palace aides blocked the Duke of Sussex from staying at the estate over fears they'd never get rid of him. The Sun on Sunday can reveal Harry, 39, planned for a long heart-to-heart with his dad. He had even hoped to join the king, recuperating from cancer treatment, for a few days at Sandringham. But instead, he was instructed to visit Clarence House, his dad's London home, for a short managed face-to-face meeting, and then told to get himself a hotel for the night. Last week, Harry spoke to a U.S. telereporter about his transatlantic dash to spend just 30 minutes with King Charles. He insisted to Good Morning America that "I love my family," and then described how illness can have a reunifying effect. It was understood Buckingham Palace accepted his quick visit to Britain as a kind gesture and cause for optimism, but it was not believed to have led to a major thawing in relations. When Charles rang his younger son to reveal his shock cancer diagnosis, Harry took it upon himself to fly to London. King Charles waves to well-wishers as he and Queen arrive for church service in Sandringham. But after landing at Heathrow on February 6, he was told not to set off for Norfolk, where the king, 75, was planning to spend time with Queen Camilla, 76. As Charles delayed his departure for Sandringham, Harry was directed to go to Clarence House. He spent 45 minutes inside, but only around half an hour with his father. An insider revealed Harry came over to see his father, expecting to go to Sandringham. But instead, he was asked to be at Clarence House and was restricted to 30 minutes. The fear was that if he went to Sandringham, they would never get rid of him. Just 6 minutes after Harry left the meeting with his father, the king and queen made their way by Bentley to a helicopter in the Buckingham Palace gardens before flying to Sandringham. Harry later stayed in a hotel in London, although it has not been reported which one. The meeting was the first time he has seen his dad in private since the Queen died in 2022. Older brother William, who was looking after his wife Kate in Windsor after her abdominal surgery, did not join them. Sandringham is serving as a peaceful and stress-free haven for Charles following outpatient cancer treatment in London. He has been joined in Norfolk by the Prince and Princess of Wales and their 3 children, who were at their nearby Amer Hall home for half-term. Harry flew back to his wife Meghan, 42, and their 2 children in California after spending just 26 hours in the UK. He has since attended a pre-Super Bowl party in Las Vegas before heading to Canada to promote his Invictus Games. In his U.S. Telly interview, Harry said he was grateful that he got to see his father and promised more visits this year. But speaking on the Sun's new online show Royal Exclusive, author Rob Jobson said of the Clarence House meeting, after the initial kiss and hug, "Love you, Dad. Hope you get better soon." What issues are going to get raised? Things that will get your blood pressure rising. The royal family has been rocked by shock claims made in books and television interviews. There are also concerns over what will happen when the money runs out after the end of Harry and Meghan's deals with Netflix and Spotify. Buckingham Palace declined to comment. King Charles has been spending time at the Sandringham estate. It is best known as the residence where the royals traditionally spend the Christmas season. Meanwhile, there are concerns about what will happen when the money runs out from Harry and Meghan's deals with Netflix and Spotify.